comes and goes.
Hey guys, what's up? DST back here with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 2007 Transformers action figures. We have Barricade and Bumblebee, and this is a 2-pack, the first appearance. And you guys, I found this at a yard sale for $20, and it was like not even opened, not used at it, no scratches or anything. Now in the review you probably will see scratches because I've been playing with it, but this is awesome. 20 bucks. And let me just show you, because here's the package. Let me get these guys out of the way real quick. First encounter, Bumblebee versus Barricade from the first Transformers movie. Okay, now I don't normally show the packaging when I'm doing toy reviews. I felt the need to show this because this was awesome. So on the side here you have an automorph technology. If you want to read that, pause that right now. And on the back of it we have a picture of Bumblebee, and it says featuring automorph technology, dual missile launcher blaster. Try seeing that three times fast. Classic Camaro mode. And then over here we have Barricade. It says spring-loaded punch attack. Decepticon Frenzy from ejects out of chest. And a Celine S281 police car mode. Alright, and here's Bumblebee's stats. And here are Barricade's stats. Alright. Now on the other side of the box it says also available, you can get a deluxe class Scorponok, a deluxe class Wreckage, and on the bottom it also advertises the Voyager class Autobot Ratchet and the Leader class Optimus Prime, which this guy also had at his yard sale, but I did not grab because I did not have a whole lot of cash on me. So let me get the box out of the way real quick. Cool looking render of Bumblebee and Decepticon Barricade. Now, so yeah, these figures are really nice. They're not, I won't say they're not great quality, but they're not really, really good quality, because this is an older action figure, okay? So, also, here, it came with this little like checklist, also advertising Ratchet and Optimus Prime. It also shows a deluxe class Bumblebee, and you can get all this merchandise that you want. So yeah, you guys, this is like brand new, never been opened, he said, and I got it for 20 bucks, and that was a deal that I could not turn down. So there is that. And also, last thing before we get into the review is he also comes with the transformation instructions. If you want to read that, well, too bad. But anywho, so let's first take a look at Bumblebee. So Bumblebee is in his classic Camaro mode. Here's the bottom, and this is really cool. I have a problem with this tire. The hinge got loose, and I can't push the pin back in there. Like, I could push it in and it'll get sturdy for a little bit, but if I try to roll around and play with it, after a while it's going to fall off again and again. So I'm not going to roll him around a whole lot. I'll probably rarely, unless I'm doing stop motion, I'll probably rarely ever have him in vehicle mode driving, because I don't want to lose the pin. But yeah, he's got the, I don't know if that's charring or just old paint on there. He looks super nice, super nice. See where they missed the paint there, or maybe it's chipping. But yeah, there's Bumblebee in his car mode. Now for Barricade. Barricade is probably my favorite out of this pack because I always like the Transformers. Like I always like the Decepticon Bayformers. They're so much cooler than the Autobots. Now, that doesn't mean I like them more, but I definitely like Optimus Prime over any Decepticon, but they just look cooler, in my opinion. So here's the front of the police car. And right here, you can see it says code number 643. Right here, you can see the police Decepticon symbol, and then it says 1865. Police on the side, and then on this side it says to punish and enslave. At the top, same number, and then right here, police, and then it says to punish and enslave right back over here. Here's the bottom of Barricade. Here's the back, top, and here's the front again. Okay, so real quick, before I transform these guys and show you everything, let me do a quick little size comparison with other Transformers in their vehicle modes. Here is a extremely poor repaint of the Deluxe Class Studio Series Soundwave from Transformers Dark of the Moon. And here is the Bumblebee Movie Studio Series. I forget his name. I didn't bring it out. I didn't bring the instructions or the box out here. I forget his name. Okay, so there you can see he is compared to them. And transform Bumblebee. Now, to transform Bumblebee, what I like to do first, or what you should do first, is this. When the box talks about the Automorph, if you don't already know, this little button, you press it, boom, folds down, these pieces come out like that. And I don't know if this is spring-loaded, it feels spring-loaded, little compartments moving around. So yeah, that is the Automorph feature. And then I would pop the arm here, lift that up, pop this arm up here, open the car doors, fold that up, unpeg the legs, and I don't know if this is an Automorph feature. I'm assuming it is because there's hinges and such, but this, since you have to do all these hinges and such, this feels more like a semi-Automorph thing going on here. And this thing gets stiffer and stiffer each day. He has little knee pads in here. If I just kind of pull those up, sometimes it'll help. Come on. There we go. There we go. Sorry guys, this foot was caught. Let's see if we could do the same thing on this leg here. I swear, now that I'm on camera, everything's gonna fight me. Come on. There we go. Now, once you got him looking like this, you would fold this back, turn the head all the way around, and then just pose the arms however you want. Alright, you guys, now there we have Bumblebee transformed and ready for battle. Now, a minute ago I said that these guys weren't too bad quality, but as you can see, Bumblebee, he's looking a little bit on the junky side. Now I have seen the Studio Series Bumblebee, so that kind of, once you see the newer, more improved Bumblebee figures, and then you look at this, it kind of dulls it down. Overall, this is a very good figure. It's just, it's an older one, so the paint apps they're not all correct and such. I mean, you look at that, and then you look at this render, you know? Like, it's not going to be perfect. And neither is the Barricade either. But the Barricade I like better because of the transformation and the accessories he has. But for Bumblebee, he has the 2 blasters that the package promised. Now, he does have a feature where you can transform him holding these blasters, and they peg in right in the side right here, right? I was only able to do this one time because he keeps, like, when I try to transform him, it all, like, breaks apart every time I try to put this in here. Okay, so I'm not going to do that in the video. If you have this figure, just read the instructions. It'll tell you. Yeah, so you can have him hold his blasters, and by the way, yes, these are spring-loaded. So yeah, you can have fun playing with that. And also, I'm not going to do it on this one because, like I said, the pin is loose, but you also have where you can plug it up on here. Alright? And yes, you can swivel it around. So there you go. For articulation, his head can look down that much. It can go up that much. And I think this is on a ball joint. Yeah, that's a ball joint. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit missing here. So he can swivel his head all the way around. Because of the car mode, these tires, they do spin. And the arm, you can have him go out that far, so you can make him hit a T-pose very, very easily. His elbow is on a ball joint as well, and his wrist can also swivel that far. For his legs, he can kick. By the way, this is also on a ball joint. He can kick up that far. He can kick back that far. And he has a hinge right here for his knees, but he can't go all the way up because this little piece here, depending on how far you push it down, he doesn't have a whole lot of knee articulation. And then for his feet, they can go up and down just like that. So there you have Bumblebee. And now him. What we are going, well, before I transform him, because of his special feature, let me show you what he can do, like his accessory, before we transform him. So right over here on the bumper, if you get your finger down here and kind of pull that out like so, we can pull Frenzy out and we can unfold him just like that. Now Frenzy is awesome. I only have 2 nitpicky little things. Number 1, paint. He's not that color, but I'm not going to go super hard on these late 2000 or early 2000 action figures because they didn't have all the crazy 3D printers and such that we have today. But the paint, I wish they could have gone silver, okay? Because he is silver. He's not this ugly, dull-looking gray color. So that's all I have to nitpick. And also height. He's way taller than he was in the actual movie. Like, you should be able to compare a Mega Block, a Halo figure, or a Lego compared to this car, and it would be good scale. But Frenzy, he's way too tall. Way too tall, in my opinion. So, yeah. I'm not even going to talk about the limited articulation he has, because, I mean, he's a small figure. What are you going to do with him? Just like a Lego, you only get so much articulation. Now, for transformation, what we're going to want to do is we're going to go over here and grab this piece out. We want to unplug the back. I'm going to do the same steps over here. Ow, my arm. I'm going to just unplug. There we go. So now we're going to shift these arms upward. And then we're going to come over here down to the legs. Split these legs apart. Shift them each upward. All right, now we're going to plug this right in there, just like so. Make sure the legs are always extended out, by the way. Also, one last thing. The instructions didn't show this. There's a few things that the instructions did not show you, but the toy creators actually had, and that's this little foot spur or spike or whatever you want to call it. Just fold that up. Then you're going to want to turn this way, turn this way, split this hood in half. Come on. Just like that. Fold this back. Kind of get up under here, push the head up. Then I like to close it a little bit. I don't like how it's like all wide out because there's a gap, and the more you open it, the bigger the gap gets. So to prevent that, I just close it until it won't close anymore. We're going to grab these windows and pull them upward, kind of like Bumblebee. I turn that way. Again, instructions do not tell you to do this, but I've seen the movies. It's way more accurate that way. We're going to lift the thumb and fingers up. Make the elbows look casual. Boom. Shakalaka. And you guys, there we have Decepticon Cop Car Barricade, just like I said a minute ago. And that is his name, Decepticon Cop Barricade. If you don't say it all, you're weird. So, very weird. Okay, stand. There we go. So, detail-wise, he's pretty good. I don't think they did wrong with this figure. Bumblebee, I can forgive it, but this guy, I don't think they did wrong with him at all. He has an awesome transformation, an extremely good detail, and he looks extremely accurate to the movie. I mean, literally, there's one thing that makes him not accurate to the movie, and that is the paint, because they got purple on his ding-dong right there. And yes, that is the professional term for that. And then his face is black instead of silver. I'll have to repaint that, or maybe I'll just buy a used one and repaint it, because this is a collectible for me. It's older, so it's a collectible, and that's fact. Yeah, you guys, fact is fact. There's nothing you can say or do anything about it. All right, now. So there they are, kind of standing. This guy's about to fall. You're about to fall. Stop it. Stand. That. Okay. So now let's compare him to the Deluxe Class Studio Series pour repaint of a Soundwave. In my opinion, this is a pretty good look for height. Now, quick little heads up. This Soundwave I painted with apple barrel paint that I got at Walmart. So, there he is. I think that looks pretty nice since they're, deluxe classes. But let's move into a higher height. Here we have the Voyager class green fire blug. Okay, so there he is next to Bumblebee. Looks nice. I think he could have been a little bit bigger. But this isn't about him. This is about them. So yeah, as you guys can see, it looks a flippin' nice. Now, one more thing with Barricade here. Only had one feature, which is his frenzy. But that's not true. You know why? Because, boom. See that? Oh yeah. So now he can beat Frenzy whenever he wants. He can just beat him. And now if that size comparison was not enough and you want to know actual length or height or whatever, Frenzy over here is just slightly above or maybe right at 3 inches. Barricade is, and yes, I am counting the giant shoulders, is 7.5 inches, and Bumblebee stands at about 6 inches. Okay? So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. If you like this review, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want more content like this, please subscribe. New video coming out every single Friday of every week. So don't forget to turn your notification bell on. That way you get notified every single Friday. That way, in August 18th, on Wednesday, you can be watching She-Hulk, and then the next couple days you can watch my videos just as good. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get out of here.